guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do like hidden rainbow hair. I thought this was so fun. I saw a couple like Instagram pictures with it and I decided I was jealous and I wanted to do it myself. So I just did it and I want to show you guys before I get started. I know it's not like completely hidden, it's more like also like a peekaboo color, like you can like just, you know, kind of grab your hair up and show it, or you could put it in like a little ponytail under it, it'll also show underneath. I thought it was like a really fun way to just kind of like change it up, and I know a lot of people have like really strict dress codes, so I did mine with an extension. One, because I just don't have long pretty hair to do it on my own, and also it's just me doing it and I think it's kind of hard to like do it yourself. Like I couldn't imagine like trying to separate like 6 colors on the back of my head only, you know, and I just think this is fun for people that like want colorful hair, maybe can't have it, so that you can just like pop it in on like the weekends, call it good. Or it could be really fun for like a festival type thing, you know, like just kind of like putting your hair around and it's like a little rainbow showing. I don't know, I thought it was so fun and I wanted to do it for myself and show you guys. Further ado, I'm just gonna get kind of into it. I'm sorry if it kind of looks a little weird while I'm doing the dyeing process. It is so hard to like set up your camera to like point what you're doing and have good lighting and all of it. I am sorry. I hope you enjoy this video. If you like hair tutorials, give this a thumbs up. Really, the thumbs up kind of determines what videos I'm going to gear towards, so really just, you know, let me know what you guys want to see. I do have something on here. I just put literally saran wrap on my, so I have my extension here. This is a 22-inch piece. I have all of my dye here, as you can kind of see. I'm going to be using Arctic Fox today, and I have all the colors I want to use. I also have like a pink and a silver that I just want to test out, so those are for some extra pieces I have, but I'm going to be doing the whole red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple thing on this one. So essentially what I'm going to start doing is I'm just going to kind of easily brush through all of the hair. And then since I have 6 colors, I'm gonna try to just section off all 6 colors evenly. There's not like a ton of hair for each one, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna kind of push all of this to the side, and this will be my first piece. And I'm gonna be using the Arctic Fox Poison. I know I should be using a brush, but you know what? I don't have one. I'm gonna try to keep this clean. I'm just gonna change my gloves every single color, pretty much. And I'm just gonna start painting that down. And I do have a code for Arctic Fox as well as Vpfashion, and I'll put that on the screen real quick and in the description box. You know, I think we're gonna be able to do this without being crazy messy. It's gonna work. I'm gonna really try to make sure I get through all of this. I don't want to have to like flip this over, so I'm just kind of like mushing through a little bit. Don't stress too much if you get a little bit in the next color, because that might just help it fade a little bit more evenly. Now I'm gonna get the next color, and this is Sunset Orange. And I'm just gonna section off another little piece, and I'm gonna use this little bit right here, and I'm just going to do pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna get it a little bit closer, that way I still have room to do it all right here. Now that piece is done, and I'm gonna change gloves once again. Now for the yellow, I'm gonna be using Cosmic Sunshine. That is really yellow, wow. I've never even opened like a yellow hair dye before. I've just like never done yellow, but this is neon. Oh my gosh. And then I know a lot of people are already gonna ask me like types of questions of like, you know, how long does Arctic Fox last? Do I prefer this brand over other brands, etc., etc.? And I usually only use Arctic Fox now. I used to use a lot of Manic Panic as well as Pravana, but I prefer it over those because, one, just like the formula in general, as you can see, it like goes on a lot smoother. I feel like with Manic Panic you get a lot less for your money, just because you get like a tiny little jar for, you know, I don't know how much, like 10 or 15 bucks, and then you go through it so quickly. I know with my hair, at least dyeing my entire head and extension with just Manic Panic, it would end up being like 7 of the jars, and that's like 7 70 bucks on hair dye. But with Arctic Fox, I can get like 2 of these 8-ounce bottles, and that will let me do more than my entire head and extensions. And it's just a lot smoother with like Color Ion. Color Ion is so stiff that you always have to thin it out, and I like just being able to get it out of the bottle. For someone that's been dyeing their hair as much as me, I don't like putting that much work into getting just the dye out of the bottle. As well as this lasts a lot longer than Manic Panic does for me. The longest lasting of the Arctic Fox I would say that I've tried personally is this green right here, which is green iris, by the way, if I forgot to say, mixed with this aquamarine right here. That one I didn't even have to re-dye nearly as much as any other color I've ever done. The purple lasts good as well, and I can't say for this orange or this yellow because I just opened these. The pink I have used before, and I like that one over any other pink I've tried. You guys know I've tried a lot of pink. Their red that I've tried lasts the least longest out of all of the colors, but the good thing with that is it was actually really easy to get out of my hair, and usually I know a lot of people have a really hard time getting red out, so if you have to re-dye it a little bit more frequently, but when you want to change it, you can do that very easily. I think that if you're someone that changes their hair a lot, I think that would be a plus. And now I'm going to be going in with this Aquamarine. This blue is like really intense, but if you thin it out and mix it with this one, it makes the prettiest like mermaidy teal color. So next I'm gonna be using this periwinkle for the purple, and I think this is gonna be looking good, guys. I am so stoked about this. I know everyone was wanting me to make my entire hair like a rainbow color, but because I'm working on a couple projects that I would like to be blonde for right now, well, that is not going to happen. Maybe in the future, just not right now. So here it is pretty much all done. I actually want to just do a single little strand of pink, and then also I have the silver that I just want to try out because I might want to do my hair with it. So I'm going to try that on 2 pieces of extension now. I'm going to put down some more plastic wrap because that's the easiest way for me to manage doing all this. Okay, so I have like 2 single pieces here. I want to do one with just pink because I think that would be cute to like add to the rainbow, but there's definitely no way I could have fit 7 colors on there. So I'm gonna do one with just pink, and then I'm also gonna try this sterling color. It's like a gray silver in this because I want to see what color it turns out. I've only ever used like a toner to make my hair gray, as well as I think the gray one from Ion, which I did not love, and that was really like blue. So I hope this one is like a full-on gray. I would love that, and I'll use it. So first I'm gonna do this pink color. And I've only ever used this diluted, and so I don't know like what the true pink is. When I did this one with a diluted pink, it faded more. It's obviously a little bit more cool toned, and that was nice because it didn't fade orange or anything like that. It faded to like a very light pink opposed to like a light orange. So definitely more of a blue-gray, but that's normal. It's looking pretty true to a gray though. That looks actually really nice. If this turns out like very gray and not like too blue or anything, do you guys think I should do my entire hair gray? Okay, so that is all. I am going to let all of this sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go wash everything out, and I'll be back and I'll put this all up in my hair and show you guys all of the results. Hey guys, so I washed all the dye out and it is all dry for the most part. It's a little damp still, but look at, oh my gosh, I love it. It's a little wet right here still, so that's why it's dark. But do you love it? And I know it's a little bit patchy, but I don't really care. I love how this turned out. I think it is so pretty. I think it's gonna look so cool. I think that it bled a little bit into the blue, bled a little bit into this one, or I think when they're close together it's hard to differentiate the color. I would use a little bit more of a purplier one for this one, but that's okay. I don't really mind because you can definitely tell the different tones. But other than that, when I was washing it out, they didn't really bleed at all. Like I had very, very minimal of the bleeding. Obviously, like the yellow is still very yellow, especially even still at the bottom, like it went strong. Pink, I don't think anything that I didn't expect. Again, patchy because of my awful application, so whatever. Like the color though. And then probably what everyone's waiting for is and this is the gray. I really like, I put this up to my hair because you can tell like really the difference. Opposed to me holding it up here, you can really tell the difference holding up to my really blonde hair. I really like how this came out. I thought it came out a really good color. It doesn't look too blue or too green. But I thought this came out probably one of the best true grays that I've ever tried. I'll probably be dyeing my hair this color. I need to get more of the dye, but I really, really like it. And so now I'm actually gonna put this in my hair and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do with it. I already have my extensions in. I put 2 3-clip ups kind of like at the top of my head and then one really low. And I wanna put it kind of like in the middle of that. That way, if my hair is just like laying flat normally, you wouldn't really see it as much, maybe a little bit at the bottom. I don't have a mirror or anything. I don't usually do this with a mirror. So I hope that this turns out well. If not, then I'll probably cut it about now. So I have a space I left in between my extensions right here to put it in. So I'm gonna pull up all of that and then I'm gonna put the 2 middle ones in the middle right here and then just pull these off to the side wherever they fit. So then when I would move my hair, it would go like that. And I think that is so cool. And then you could also do something like, example, I know this is probably gonna look not good because I can't see, but, and I know my extensions are gonna be showing, but if you were like plan it out better, you could go like that and then have like a cool rainbow underneath. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm putting down? On the bottom, it kind of just looks like that. If you had more hair put in, you could probably hide it a lot better. You wouldn't even really see it unless you were like flowing in the wind. I think that Vpfashion actually does sell like sample sizes if you just wanted one weft to kind of like do this or dye another color or test what color you want. I use a lot of the little strips like this as test colors before I do things on my actual hair. I don't even have a full set in right now just because I didn't feel like it. It's like almost 11, but I was like so excited about it. I wanted to try it right away. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that I haven't been making many hair tutorials, especially on Instagram lately because I haven't been dyeing my hair, but that will change probably in about a month or so. I will no longer be blonde. I'll probably bleach these roots. You can let me know if you guys want me to go over like a bleaching roots thing. I don't think it's very entertaining, or if I do this gray color, if you want me to do like the entirety of the process, or if just me showing you this color was good enough. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!